Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Vital to the future of us all. Good evening, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I wish I remembered that when I was doing the thumbnail. I was a bit famished this morning when I was making the thumbnail. For the first few hours of the day, I was a bit famished. Let me tell you. We're supposed to be getting fiber optics, right? They said fiber optics is coming. I said, when? When's fiber optics coming? And they said, oh, 2 months, mate. 2 months, max. 2 months. I said, when was that? That was back in November last year. About a year. Yeah, that was a year ago. Incredible. 2 months. By February, you'll be you'll be on the internet superhighway. Oh, boy. Will you be surfing? Oh, I was excited. Didn't happen, of course. And our landline internet was, I think the technical word was a piece of shit, right? A piece of, it kept going out. It was terrible, right? So then I saw this guy recommended a modem which you put a SIM card in. I thought, let's give that a try. And I did, and it was glorious. Oh, glorious, I say. Wonderful. And then winter happened, right? And it wasn't as good anymore, right? I was like, oh, no, because it wasn't good in the rain, apparently. And my kids were like, oh, yeah, didn't you know? Yeah, no, cell service not good in the rain. How are we not sorted that out yet? Really? We do all the other weird shit with AI, but we haven't worked out. Okay, whatever. Okay. I don't. So anyway, this morning, it's a crawling. It's a creeping. It's not doing well at all. Oy vey. Is it like, modem trouble, baby? Is that what's going on? So here's what I do. I take my phone off the Wi-Fi and I do a speed test, right? On its cellular, because it's different, right? It's different if it goes through the phone cable. It's really bizarre, but it's much stronger. Also dismal. I'm like, that's not good. So then I ended up asking somebody else, and they said, oh yeah, it's really bad. There's an outage in your area or something. I was like, so internet was crawling this morning, a nightmare, right? Because that's what I do to make these bloody shows, right? Especially on Thursdays, because I like to put out a news video on Fridays. There's a bunch of news, so it was good this week, right? But I like to pull up the news stories and I work out what I'm going to talk about tonight and what I'm going to talk about on my news video, right? I like to go. I do stuff I can waffle more about something. Tonight, I feel it's more of like a chat, right? And it's the videos I feel like are more like getting ideas out, information, right? Although I have got into the shorts now, right? Since YouTube has been promoting my channel like crazy since I've been doing shorts. I'm like, okay, I'll do shorts. I've actually got into them. Here, let me show you the one I did. Was it yesterday? Which caused I would say some to have a bit of a stir. They're like, oh, mercy me. Really? No. Oh, did I think of this drive? Yeah, I think. Oh, 1 second. I got it over here. 1 second. Which one is it? I got once. The first one is Millie Gibson is awesome, and the second one is the problem with Millie Gibson, right? So this is the one I posted yesterday. Here, what's it? Doink. Let me play it. It's the good thing is it's only a minute long, so I'm finding them reasonably fun. Here we go. Where is it? Oh no, it's over here. There we go. Doink. Here we go. Millie Gibson is Doctor Who's new companion. It's presenting me with a unique problem. I think she's brilliant casting. I think she is smoking. I think she's insanely smoking hot. Yeah. I don't think I'm imagining it. I don't even know. She must be under 18 in this picture, right? But I'm only made of flesh and blood. What do you want out of me? There's only so much I can do. I mean, what can I tell you? She looks a very mature young lady to me, who's smoking hard. And now I don't think she's going to be this hot in Doctor Who, right? I think she's going to be much more, regular teenager. But boy, does she scrub up nicely. I think she's younger than my youngest daughter. This is a bit creepy, right? This is a bit creepy. I don't want to be lusting after somebody younger than not even my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter. But at the same time, actually, I have to tell you, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's not often one can comment on oneself, but it's actually worse than that. This is the most narcissistic thing I think I've ever done. She's younger than my youngest son. My youngest child is my son's girlfriend, right? It's crazily young. I'm only flesh and blood. What am I going to do? Oh, see, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I tell you. I don't know. This is a autonomic, visceral reaction. I don't want to tell you, mate. Here, let me just go back for a second. See, I'm not crazy. Look at that. That's insane. She's cool. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah, I'm just being honest, mate. I'm just being honest about it. And I'm like, I guess I'll get used to it. But like, oi, mate. And I think she's gonna have a huge career. I think she's gonna end up being like whatever the equivalent of the Oscars are, like 30 years from now. I think because of this, she's gonna have a huge career. I mean, like, okay. How couldn't she? Let me ask you this. She looks fantastic, right? She can. I believe she can act, right? I believe she can probably act. I think she's going to be in a very popular show with fantastic scripts. There's a great character that we're going to love, right? Yeah, people are going to want to cast her in movies, right? I think this is going to do her a lot of bloody good, right? Anyway. Thank you, Rossi Davis, the ghost of John. Who was I? Although I have to tell you, these are good problems to have. These are very good problems to have. Thank you, Rossi Davis, the ghost of John Nathan Turner. Clearly hovers over you and dosses hat to you. Thank you, Rossi Davis. Awesome casting. Yeah, look, she looks more like normal. She's hot. She's a hot normal teenager. Don't get me wrong. Oh, look, they're shooting in the background. Shooter's got to give such a huge performance, so I notice him now. I mean, like, really? She's like, that's all I'm looking at. I'm like, really? I mean, look, Colin, bless him, needed the coat and to be, 1.5 foot taller than Perry and have that huge performance for me to notice him. I did notice him. Don't get me wrong. I did notice him. But yeah, no, I like the more like naturalistic look there, right? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I think she's going to have a huge career. Honestly, if she can scrub up like that, I was like, where is this? Yeah, if she can scrub up like that, she's going to act and be popular. She is going to really. Yeah, she's going to have a huge career. Yeah, that's like it. So I like doing that. And I got a nice little template going with it, right? It's you get right into it. I developed for Instagram. I decided to start doing Instagram, which I'm on Instagram. I quite like it. I do quite like it. You see a bunch of stuff on there, that you don't see on Twitter. I'm like, oh man, it's another social media. Twitter, I'm loving. I'm gone. Okay, we're gonna watch the next video now. This is cray. Right? This is cray beyond cray. If you're on Twitter, you notice that it seemed like weirdly biased against sanity, right? Just juxtapose that idea with this. This is somebody who just got fired from Twitter, who's going to explain the problem, of Elon Musk, I think.
Home with some moral support from her dog Biscuit, Melissa Engel follows the rapid fire changes at her former employer.
On the current path, I'm really.
Yeah. And she was a content moderator. Like, look, mate, live and let live. I'm happy for you, sort of. I'm happy you're living your life, your best life, whatever. I'm happy for you. I'm concerned for you also, but I'm happy for you. I don't know if I'm right to be concerned. I don't know if I'm right to be happy, which is really the problem, right? But normal isn't a good or a bad thing, right? There's no, there is no moral attachment to normal, right? It's okay not to be normal. And it's okay to be normal, right? Being normal is fine. Being not normal is fine. I'm totally fine either way. But I think it's a problem that if you're normal when you pretend you're not normal. Have you ever met people like that? They're like, I'm a bit of a card me. Oh yeah, I'm a bit of a wag. Oh yeah, I'm always the one to better laugh me. Oh, I'm a funny one me. Oh, I'm a bit of a waggy. And they never are. They're always like the most boring people in reality. Like, just in the same way as somebody who's not normal, who thinks they are normal, and they want to impose their worldview on others, and they're not normal. That might make for a not normal space that pretends that things that aren't normal are normal. Anyway, she's going to speak. She speaks out.
Really worried about Twitter's future.
On November 12th, she learned she'd been let go, first by losing access to her accounts, then an email. She says other former full-time employees have told her they had to sign an NDA to get their severance benefits. But because she was a contract worker, that doesn't apply to her, so she's speaking out.
Listen, God bless you. You and your and the other content moderators make life awful. Right? Gave rise to the absolute worst part of society. I'm sorry. Right? The absolute, you strangled any debate, and you honestly, the absolute worst people in society have a voice. And you made insane ideas that with you're one of the reasons the world is the way it is right now. Right, you have not done us proud. Right, this has not been a good day. Yeah. So, but again, in her defense, how was she to know if everybody tells her that she's normal?
I'm not given a severance package. They can't take that away from me, and I think people need to know about this situation.
The layoffs followed by an employee exit.
We know. We think it's hilarious. Okay, we know.
Exodus came just days before Elon Musk reinstated former President Donald Trump's account.
Dun, dun, dun! I mean, and he hasn't even used it, right? I love Elon Musk on Twitter. I have to tell you, he's so much fun. He's actually making the platform valuable in of himself. He's so much fun on it, right? I think it's about to unban everybody as well, which would be great. Oh, wouldn't that be fantastic? Like a blanket amnesty. I think that's a great idea.
Saturday evening. Cal State East Bay professor Grant Kean says the move appears strategic.
He gets to say that he's rescuing democracy and reintroducing a certain type of political discourse on Twitter.
Well, that is what he's doing, right? He's taking away your complete monopoly of power, right? And that's the only way your ideas get any credence, right? Your complete monopoly of power, right? That's really one of the main difference between the left and the right wings. And again, I hate using those outmoded terms, but it's a complete. They want that's what they want. What they got in America, a complete monopoly of power, right? They got, and that they lost it over here. They're in free fall. Right, I don't know. Listen, mate. I don't tell you. I'm hoping again. There's going to be some Deus Ex Machina thing, right? To get us out of the hellscape that we live in, right? And it seemed to me things are turning, right? It seems to me things are turning. I don't know. If it doesn't, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, the thing that amazes me is that I just see basic human kindness and morality not the norm anymore, right? Just like I had this incident recently where one person was in trouble, right? And there was a chance somebody else could help them, right? And there would have some really kind of shitty consequences if what went down, right? So one person was in trouble, and there was a chance somebody could help him, but yeah, it wasn't a long shot, but the other person was like, yeah, nah. I was like, what the wrong with you? Which is what I said, and then that got them to help the guy, and he ended up getting out of trouble, right? And these are decent people. The person was like, but it's just like the basic kindness, like putting somebody else ahead of you, like ahead of your own wants and needs. It's so foreign, right? It's so insanely foreign to the world today. It's like, what? Go out my way? I mean, look, I notice this with I live in like a religious community, right? Surrounded by religious people, and I come to realize you don't need jack-booted fascists with machine guns to make people stop being religious, right? No. You just need mild inconvenience. And that's really all it is. Mild inconvenience. It really is. I saw this situation where people would have egg on their face, or they would have to, not follow religious standards, right? Which isn't the standard to do, but whatever. But okay. So, and they said, yeah, no, I'm not going to be mildly inconvenienced. Right? It's like, okay. But it's basic moral kindness. I think it's got, and this selfishness, this narcissism, says the man who was just commenting on himself. But this selfish narcissism is the norm. That's why these people demand representation. I got to see myself. Me. That's what's screaming out. And I don't know. We're going to look at these things like this weird Twitter assault. I might be having a guest on Saturday. I doubt it, but it's interesting. That these people live to like scold other people who don't meet their moral standards, which are frankly ever changing and bonkers, and have no rational to it whatsoever, other than they think it is this minute, right? It's so weird, right? But anyway, so I'm saying this basic kindness not in the world. This real selfishness. So look, if there isn't, a messianic age starting, and we don't get that Deus et Machina, 50 years from now, the world's going to look like a technological version of what the world looked like in the 12th century. You would have most of us are serfs with no rights whatsoever, who live at the whims of our masters, right? That's what's going to happen, right? And it's I look at that. I look at that inevitable future, which is the inevitable future. I mean, we're all going to be China. That is that. Look. These politics. There's nobody in England, right? There's nobody in England who has a clue, right? You got Rishi, whatever his the name is, with his head up Klaus Schwab's ass, like oh may I lick your balls a bit, sir? No, you may not today. I will let you tomorrow. I mean, he's such a James Bond villain, that guy, right? Or you got the ineffectual weirdos of Labour, like blah, 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 free nappies for the over 62s. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, there's a Jew. Right, that's essentially Labour. I mean, morons. I just like, really, can somebody not be a moron, right? But no, you got no one in England, right? And then, I mean, you got Nigel Farage, he can't do it. I mean, like, and then you got Trump over in America. With the ballot harvesting, again, it makes no difference. They've won, right? They have power forever. Trump won that one time, and they said never again, and they meant never again. Democracy's over. The ballot harvesting now works, right? And you wait however many days it takes, and you find enough votes, and then they just get enough, right? It seems to be the way it goes down. I mean, and it's legal. These are legal votes, right? That's the thing. It's legal. I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff going on, but I don't know. But the point is, this is basically what I thought of the 2020 election. There's never going to be a Republican winning ever again, right? I mean, unless you really do have this cabal. Like, said, okay, we got to let Mitt Romney win this time because some people feel like they have a choice. Which is why they really got to end the like MAGA rebellion in the Republican Party. Don't believe a bloody word any of them say. Right. But anyway, this nightmare future, right, that I see, and the nightmare present of like living in complete and utter lies. It's like living in Soviet Russia, right? Living in just complete and utter lies. It's and I look around at the norms in the world of who we are. I'm like, yeah, it's about what we deserve, right? Like let's say there's not a Messianic age, and instead this is the beginning of what? How many years? 400 years of bondage, yeah, I guess that's kind of what we deserve. I kind of hear it. I do kind of hear it. I mean, like, I hope God is very merciful because otherwise, what else are you helping for? Alien invasion? Nothing else. That's it. That's your choices, right? An end of days messianic thing or an alien invasion. Those are your fucking choices to get out this nightmare present and future that we're in, right? That's it. There's no other way out, right? There's no voting your way out, right? There's armed rebellion, right? But people don't give a shit. So I tell you, mate. Anyway, so let's say what President Grant Kane is going to whine about. Cunt.
While it overshadows for the moment some of the really tough news that people at Twitter have had in the past couple of weeks.
While the focus might be on Trump's account now, Kian notes that the absence of employees like Engel who checked content will shape users' experience on Twitter.
Yes, yeah, bye, da-da-na-na, hey, goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Fucking yes. Oh yeah, you have shaped their experience and it sucked ass. Can you fuck off, please? Oh, thank you, Elon. Oh, fucking hell. Never have I agreed with somebody I've never met before so much.
Twitter.
Those losses of personnel are going to be felt.
Yes. I like using Twitter again, you cunts. Yes, that's exactly. Yes, it's been felt. Yes, I am enjoying being felt. It's very nice. I don't want this person to feel me at all. And I bet this person did a lot.
Over time, these things build up, and the site will become more abusive.
No. They'll just be saying things like men have penises. That's it. Having a PP might make you male. You don't say that on YouTube because that's crazy talk, baby. Right? But that's what they might say on Twitter. Those scum.
More extreme and less reliable over time.
Alyssa
reliable. Oh right. How's that Hunter Biden laptop doing? You cunt.
Gord. Today in the Bay. From in her San
Stop! Everybody stop! Anyway, I'm really bummed because I forgot it was Thanksgiving when I was making my thumbnail this morning. Because I was saying, here, we pulled that up. I had a very stressful morning with very bad interwebs. Here's the thing. This is the story just fascinates me. This box set they got coming out of Regenerative David and Whitaker in the I am not Jodie Whittaker outfit, right? Let's in fact, here for the news video, which I go over this in much more detail, we actually use them in the thumbnail. It said, "Icky thump, we've sold out, legitimacy at last." People are just buying this for me, right? I think people like the multicolored. I mean, like it's like a novelty tchotchke, right? Do you remember the Union Jack Dalek? It's the same thing. Right, it's the same thing. It's like a novelty tchotchke. I honestly, I am kind of tempted, but not really. This is the only way to have Jodie Whittaker as an action figure, I think. Right. This is basically it. But again, I wouldn't want to like put her out even until there's like shooty there and I know what's going on. Oh, because for me, again, she's like a ghost incarnation. She's not real. Which is why I think her tenure is going to be completely forgotten. Just gone. But I mean, look, it's like they've done a lot of stuff to sell that Jodie Whittaker doll, right? They've removed all reference to Jodie Whittaker whatsoever. Right? You go, oh look, we're going McCoy, which is what they try to do in the episode, right? They've removed all reference whatsoever. Well done there. They stuck it with David Tennant. Always a selling point, right? When you need to sell Whittaker, stick her with Tennant, right? I'm telling you, Jodie Whittaker could do porn and it wouldn't sell unless David Tennant is in it as well. And he doesn't even need to take his clothes off, right? He's just got to pop in and go, "Oh, I'm David Tennant, $9.99." Right, that's basically, that, and then the third thing is they really gave it incredible packaging. It is so nicely packaged. It's and I think this is the standard for the year to come. Wow, I bet we got some great stuff coming, right? I bet we got some great stuff coming. I nearly want this, right? I nearly want this, but I don't know. I have to see where they're going with it, right? Although I should buy it now because it's going to go up in price. I think it's sold out already, frankly. But it's good. Yes, very popular. Very, very popular. Let's get to the chat. By the way, my Thanksgiving is going to be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night for Sabbath. But it's like half hour in. I can't start talking about it yet. I'll talk about. I'll give you the after party. So I might be joined by somebody though. After I'll go over that. After I get to go through the chat, we'll do J-Bot mailbag, which is kind of crazy, right? We've just got lots of stuff to talk about. So Richard says, "Here, Rabbi, I thought you were going to stop talking about me and being stunning and brave." Oh, I keep on. No. Listen. Every time you pop up, we got to talk about it, right? I'm sorry, we got to talk about it. I don't know. What would it have been like if they released this picture before the special? I like, how would people have reacted, do you think? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm sorry about that. A fox killed your one of your last chickens there. I'm very sorry to hear that. Never mind. Listen, look, I'm also having this epiphany, right? Of again, living in this world of complete lies, right? Again, the Soviet era. And look, for me, the what I'm doing, this is really where I've only really just started doing this today, really, to be honest with you. I hadn't really thought about it. Was I don't think the world's real, right? I don't think the world's real. I think it's a construct made by God for us to see through, right? And I think the more thick the construct it is, the more meritorious it is to see through it, right? And it's really a decision, right? If your personal faith, it's very hard right now, right? And I know there's a lot of you out there, but if your personal faith, it is tough. It's like, man, we're living in pure evil, right? There's a lot of stuff that, like, from a Judeo-Christian point of view, it's just pure evil, right? Just absolute pure evil. And I have to tell you, everything I was really scared about 2020 is really, I'm totally on the money, right? Totally 100% on the money. Freak me out. It's like, it's actually worse than I thought. Actually, I thought in 2020 we're going to see the complete breakdown of civilization, right? This is worse. Right? This is more the corruption of civilization. But what I do is I try and focus on the see through it and see the reality beyond it, right? I see that this world is a facade, right? An illusion and a facade. And yeah, as a religious person, I believe that's what it is anyway, right? But so seeing God behind everything makes it for me much more workable. It's the only thing that makes it workable, quite frankly, right? But yeah, listen, if you're a person of faith, I hope that helps you. Catherine Fear is here. If she hadn't been wearing that when she regenerated, David would have worn it. Yes, 100% he would have worn that. Oh yeah. Mr. Declan Hayden. It's Jodie still cosplaying as a doctor. Like, yeah, I tell you, it's the only way she's going to be because of the doctor. Heck, you thought this outfit will super double illegitimize me as a doctor, won't it? Well, they might make an action figure out of you. That's basically what happened. Welcome, Eddie's here. How you doing? Paul Tosland is here. How you doing, Paul Tosland? Jonathan Cox is here. How are you, sir? Whizzing through the chat. He wouldn't bump into that after. I guess we're talking about the Twitter person. Tell me why so is that you? Why was she fired? It was because they got rid of her job, right? The job of sitting on Twitter and making your life miserable, right? That was like Philip Bogle. How you doing? That was essentially her job. Like, this is clearly somebody with a rather extreme, weird worldview, right? I know you will want to say it's normal. It's not. It's not. Live and let live, right? But listen, if I expect everybody to be fat and Jewish, I'm going to be disappointed, right? And I think it'd be weird if I make you all be fat and Jewish. You don't all have to be fat and Jewish. You know what? It's fine. You can all fuck off. I'm fine being me. I don't need anybody else to be me. Okay? How about just me be me? How's that for a plan? Okay? It's fine. It's just we live in strange time. Yeah, listen, Mr. Economic says the correct term is, I'm not going to say that here. I'm going to get in trouble, sir. I'm going to get in trouble. And of course, everybody has the right to define themselves however they so choose, is what I say. Yes, Phil Berger, I can't reply, but I agree with you. Matt the Silent from 740. Matt the Silent, how you doing here? Hello, Keith up to you, sir. Thank you for joining us. I mean, God, when is she going to go? Get another job already. Move on. Start doing Panto, whatever. Rishi Sunak. Yeah, God, it's so useless. Like, what, you want to pay reparations, you dumb cunts? Really? Oh. None of them are working, Matt the Silent. They're all fucking useless. Oh, there is nobody in mainstream politics who wouldn't be much better for having their head held underwater for 20 minutes, right? Most politicians would be improved by that. Oh man. But yeah, listen, there's got to be a test. Otherwise, forget it. It's over. It really is over. That's part of it. I'm going to the same parties as Jonathan Cox. Labour is far left. Conservatives aren't conservatives. UK politics is awful. Yes. They all need to be stripped and shame marched through town. Like I thought that Rees Mogg sounded like he actually believed in what he said, right? But no, apparently not. Cross Godwise in 2004, the narrative was Republicans owned the White House. Yeah, well, what can you do? And was any better? Actually, no, not really. The Clintons were very good, I have to tell you. It's about the economy, stupid. So right. Yes, it's about the economy, stupid. Not anymore. It's about making you into slaves. Like, look. I believe this shit goes down. Like, I believe the Bible's real. Right? There's a bit where the Jews get made into slaves at the beginning of the book of Exodus. This is how it fucking happens. Right? By you happily marching into it like moron, like we are doing. Right? We are. Yes, we are. Right? God pray, mate. That's like, honestly. Have I seen my messenger? Oh, no. Somebody's been mentioning me. 1 second. Let's have a look. What is this? 1 second. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd be sharing that. No, I had not seen my message. Thank you for telling me. 1 second. There we go. Share screen. Chrome tab. This must be using the I gave everybody on my Substack. You all got a screensaver. I mean a desktop. It works for me. Yes. I don't know why the dinosaurs eat the Dalek, but I like it, right? I like it. Call me rock and roll, but I like it. Let me go back to that. You so don't want this. The dog must be talking about the action figure. Hey, I thought I am the Doctor. Sure, I love these claws. Oh, I keep them. 1 second. Share screen. Back to there, baby. Doink. Yeah, I'll quickly show you what's. Oh, yeah, we got some good stuff. Firstly, I want the Instagrams, right? So I do Instagram version of these. This is. I kind of like how these come out. Although I should have done something for Thanksgiving. By the way, I love the roundels I put in the background to give it that TARDIS-y feel. You're welcome. You're welcome. How the Doctor got an upgrade. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, because we all remember when he had an upgrade. Really did you, darling? That upgrade involved destroying Dr. fucking who did it? Yeah, I did it. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Did you enjoy your upgrade? Because we fucking hated it. I can feel my ratings go up already. Yeah, so that's the Instagram version, and this is the YouTube's version. Anyway, so we got this. I got to post at some point. After years of defending the media, can't wait to trash Chris Chibnall, Doctor Who, to fawn over Russell Davis. Oh, Russell, you are the bestest ever. I always hated Chibs. You're just a dirty little star fucker, aren't you? I love the way he's saying that. I would love Russell to see my thumbnails with him in it, right? I think he would enjoy them, right? They're always done with respect. I do like Russell. Don't get me wrong. This was on last time's live stream where we talked about I talked about which is the best of the anniversary special. Interesting, right? A lot of people commented Remembrance of the Daleks or the 25th anniversary special. No, I disagree. Heaven forfend. I think it was that was supposed to be Silver Nemesis. That's why they called it Silver for the 25th anniversary, right? And they kept saying it's the anniversary story, right? I mean, Remembrance of the Daleks was a good anniversary story, right? It went back to where before the beginning. What they even said Silver Nemesis, and you know, I mean, I also could have put in, I should have put in Dimensions in Time as well, but fuck off, right? I mean, yeah, real anniversary story. So this is where was it? So this is tomorrow's video. Also, we got the review of Star Cops. So the price rise of it makes me really think twice about buying stuff with them now. I am on board for their 60th anniversary thing. There, I'm getting a subscription to that for sure. This was okay, right? But because of the price rise, I'm now forced to ask myself: do I want any more Star Cops? Is my life okay without any more Star Cops? And I think, yeah, it is. Right? It is. It's really forced that question. When it was under $20, I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. right? As soon as it goes off over $20, I was like, wait, what? And it really makes a difference, right? Man, I don't know how universal is going to be. We also look at Peter Capaldi's acceptance speech. That was from also Tuesday night stream. You had no idea how good you had it when I was a doctor. Yeah, well, you're right. We didn't. Peter Capaldi's awesome acceptance speech for his outstanding contributor BAFTA. That is true. And then Sunday's video. Oh yes, we got the lovely Millie Gibson again. So hot, so crazily hot. You can pay me Gibson. This make my knickers too tight, and I don't understand. Yes, you should see me when I really glam up. Oh God, darling, don't. I nearly knocked my computer over, and I'm not using my hands. I'll leave that on screen for a bit. Coming this Sunday. I'm coming right now, quite frankly. Thank you very much. Can you buy 14 separately? Yeah. We're going to look at it in a second. We got that video to look at, actually, where he not paying for two, I only want one. See, this is the only way I would want a 13 doll, right? With a dressed up like this. This underscores that it's not a real doctor, right? Yes, I have checked my messenger. I think did I see the thing? Didn't Osgood wear the same multicolored out? Yes, basically, with more dignity. In my universe, the Solaris created the original Black Death, but Doctor modified it to be what it. That's interesting. Well, the old fat says Death 81. Well, there you know, it's but are you fat and super Jewish? Yeah, it's a weird combination. Just ask Sarah, how you doing? Oh well, no, not a weird combination. When you throw in the geekiness as well, yeah, it's when then you throw in the perviness. It's like yeah. Dr. Rabbi. You certainly have had an update. Fine. The Light of the End was a good anniversary festival, big finish. I agree with you, right? I do agree with you. Let's look at this action figure, right? Oh, goodbye, Millie. Oh no, we're gonna look at this first. That's a good segue. Let me find it. So my off the scale last for Billy Gibson, which is brings me off the scale. We might be having a guest, right? So I photoshopped her into this, and she's in a she's in a completely PG-13 outfit. I'm sorry, and I don't think it's really objectifying her in a way that she isn't normally objectifying herself, right? It's just this seems to be a bit classier than a lot of things she'll wear. But yeah, that's just me for you. So Mac Day comes along and says, Millie Gibson just turned 18, you sicko. So what's your point? She's 18, right? And I'm not touching her. I'm not even sexualizing her more than normal, right? She's in a completely PG-13 outfit. What's going on in here is she's making you feel aroused and you're uncomfortable with that because you're a little boy. That's what's going on. Thicko dude, you never had a girlfriend, right? I haven't a girlfriend. I have. I believe you. But that doesn't make you photoshopping a girl who just turned 18 5 months ago. Oh, so she's legal, right? Okay, fine. It's a skimpy outfit. Okay. Frankly, my dating life doesn't change how fucked you are. Well, can you not spell? How fucked you that is? I don't know what's you. Oh, you owe. Oh, are. How fucked that is? I maybe the UO shouldn't be there, right? I don't understand what your problem is. And again, why did you feel a need to comment on it? See, this is an ongoing thing. These people literally live to comment on you, right? Because otherwise it makes them, they feel empty inside, right? Because they are empty inside. I photoshopped her on from one skimpy outfit into another, right? That's actually true. Like there are lots of highly sexualized images that they're out there, which she seems clearly totally consented to. It doesn't seem like she would have a problem with it, which leads me to wonder what your problem is. I do want to what's your deep discomfort with normal human sexuality? And that's really what the core of it is. You're making my knickers too tight. You're making my knickers too tight. I know, MacDay, I know. Oh, I know, because you're a boy and you have lusty urges. Because you're a human being. We all do, mate. We all do. Girls have them too. And also, the more attractive a woman, the more that she knows she's beautiful, the more she appreciates the confidence. You can't fluff it, right? The confidence in coming. Don't touch them, obviously, but initiating dating procedures, right? That is a real truism. So what's going on with normal human sexuality? And why do you feel your puritanical views are the norm? That you can come and lecture strangers. That's why I really don't think you have or ever had a girlfriend, or indeed any normative relationship. I really don't. Firstly, can you send the original photo you're talking about so I can see it as a skimpy as an outfit as you photo? Okay, firstly, fuck you. Okay, why? What? Why don't you? I'm not your father, confessor, little shitbag. Like, what on earth makes you be able to, okay, who are you that you're able to sit in moral judgment on others? I don't do that, and I'm a vastly more moral person than you. Obviously. How do we know that? Because I don't do the shit you do, ding-a-ling, right? And I looked at his Twitter account, and this is what he does all day. All day. To whoever he can. And there's somebody else as well this was going on with. It's weird, right? So no, fuck off. And my problem with these sex slaves and somebody who just turned 18, so she's legal, right? Just turned 18, even saying this is my first photo shoot. Yes, yeah, you fucking idiot. It's not my first photo shoot, my first photo shop. Fucking idiot. This is my first Rabbi Photoshop. I'm so excited. Yes, because it's a joke, you dumb cunt. Oh my God. Yes, it's a joke, right? I understand. Dumb cunts don't have senses of humor, right? That's why you didn't understand. And without the consent of actors, it's scummy. Well, thank you for your opinion. Who gives a shit what you think? Which is what I think I go on to say. If somebody sexualized you, please do, baby. Would it be weird and you probably wouldn't like it? No, I really would. If somebody felt like I do, like towards me as I do to Millie Gibson, I would be so on board for it, right? Yes, I don't care if you're a male or female. I'm not touching you, right? I'm married. I'm happily married. But I would like to be lusted after. Yes, I would actually enjoy that. Yeah, and I think maybe we've worked out what your problem is, right? You don't like I have eyes for Millie Gibson. You want me for yourself. I worked it out. Oh baby. Oh so sweet. Oh, so sweet. It is sweet. God love you, baby. God love you. Who would sexualize me, you dumb cunt? What? That's the dumb, really? Seeing a weird old guy photoshopping someone into a skimpy outside. Yeah, a weird old guy. That's what makes it funny, you dumb idiot. Oh, God, into a skimpy outfit. Doesn't make me single or even no, it does. You're absolutely lecturing. And you are so super single. Yes, you have never kissed a girl. I do not believe that has ever happened, right? And if you, not without paying, right? And boy, you probably had to pay a lot. It's weird. No, you're weird, dude. Thank you for your moronic opinion that screams lack of life experience. To be clear, your opinion is genuinely of no consequence to me at all. And why would it be? I just don't look at your timeline. And you live to mother other people's communication, like the East German Stasi. What a weird, sad existence, dude. Put down your gazillion stock puppet account and go and interact with humans in the real world. It's this sad life of yours is what's driving you to be a schmuck. It actually is, dude. It is. Go and meet people and enjoy yourself. Be happy. Heather's calling you sexually weirdo, sexualizing a girl who just turned 18 monitoring. Well, how did you notice it? Yes. 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 How did you notice it? That is called monitoring, right? Okay. What is the age that you're able to sexualize a girl? Okay. If the 18 is a factor, now that's the legal age, right? What do you say is the age in your world? 27, 14, 6? Are you on board with transgender reassignments for minors, right? Are you on board with that? Really? Because that seems bad, right? You're being disgusting, and when called out, you evade an action point. No, I talked to you. Actually, I'm like, who the fuck are you, and what's your point? Right? Again, she's over 18. She's in a PG-13 outfit. She's a very sexualized person with sexualized images of her being the norm. We have seen several tonight. What is your problem? Why did you feel a need to come to me and talk to me about it, right? If you felt it wasn't for you, go away. So again, yes, everything you just say you're not doing, you just did. I want an active explanation of why you supposed to dump Gibson like that and think it's all right and being disgusting and your answers may be lacking life experience and companionship. Well, it does. If you think that, it does, okay? It absolutely does. Dude, the reason you don't understand the answer to the question is because you're a child. Yes. I'll be more than happy to have you on my channel. And if so, this is where it's going, and be able to talk this out. I'll answer any question honestly. I really would. I would love to. I'm not a child, and you may be surprised, but I will definitely be on your show. I will be on your show. So fine. So I said that's Thursday, that's Wednesday. I'll DM you a link. No, tune in to your screen, but I'm open on Friday or Monday. I'm like, DM me, said, dude, let's just cut to the chase. You know you're not coming on to talk because you know how ridiculous you look. Agreeing is just to save face here. But I'll go along with this charade. If you want to set something up for you for Monday, I'm not holding my breath to show up. Sorry, I mistyped. I meant Friday or Saturday. Yeah, I know you can't do Friday because you're Rabbi. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I'm not trying to save face as you are. I want to hear your explanation. I've already given it to you. First, you got to explain why you are owed an explanation, right? Then you got to explain what your problem is, and if you can get through that, I'll answer your question. I'm not trying to save it and have an honest debate. It won't be a debate. DM me and we'll discuss this more. Right, sure. I totally believe you. I stream on Saturdays at 5 p.m. UK. You do understand you need to examine and explain your own bonkers worldview that your confusion is based on, right? Yes, DM. So he says yes, fine. Then he says Saturday. You can't do a show on Saturday. It's Sabbath. Then Charlie's London comes in very clear, and everybody should back Charlie's London. Charlie's London, by the way, was the best way of experiencing the funeral, the death and the funeral of the Queen. Right? It's such a great Twitter feed for that. It was fantastic. So then it didn't end, right? It went on. So somebody else was having a conversation about, I don't know, when she's taking bags of cash and said country country under the table, brave and powerful. Yeah, whatever. She's done something bad. Whoever she is, I have no idea. So then this the fandom menace lover says you're being homophobic, and it goes anyway. It goes back and forth, and then suddenly he brings me up in it. He says, "Biblical comics." That's me. Said this about the new Doctor Who commander. She's fucking hot, right? I played it at the beginning of this stream. Yeah. I think she's insanely hot, and she's 18, and it's kind of creepy. But she's just insanely hot. What do you want me to do? Make her not hot? Put her in a burqa? No, she's very attractive. I'm not going to touch her. Okay, I'm in a different continent. I'm married. I'm super religious. I'm not going to. But do I think she looks hot? Yes. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Without there being any objection whatsoever, theologically, geographically, physically, emotionally, yeah, I would like her to glam up and fuck me. Yes, that would be very, very nice, right? Unfortunately, I do have all those hurdles to get over, so I'm not saying it's going to happen. Do I think she's hot? Yes. Oh, let's just be honest. Oh my God. You know what I tell you, mate. She's a good-looking lady. I don't want to tell you. That's just what's going on. It's a good-looking lady. Here, one second. Where's that picture? Let me pull a picture up. Where did I put that? Oh, here it goes. Doink. Yeah, I mean, need I say more? Excuse me. Yeah, no, exactly. So anyway, but if I said that, you, if I said the same thing, you said I would lack respect for women. I totally respect Billy Gibson, dude. I think you're listen. Right place, right time. Looking forward to your doctor. I think it's going to be awesome. Dude, the difference is I don't feel the need to sit online and monitor the activities of others and then descend and scold them if they don't meet my arbitrary, inconsistent, and ever-changing moral values. Try and cut down on that a bit. Yes, exactly. So anyway, that guy might be on the channel. What do you think, Millie? I think it'll be great. Oh, Rabbi, I like you objectifying me. Well, I like you being objectified too. Yay! It's a win-win! Yay! Well done, Millie. Well done. Again, Russell, may I say, very good casting, sir. Very good casting. Thanks for the dads. And I'll be the dads in that case. Fine. Let's have a look at the those action figures, which I am freaking fascinated with, right? I really am. Or should we do the audio? No, let's do the action figure.
Hello there.
Get rid of the logo.
Welcome to the next Character Options online exclusive.
Okay. Gotta get rid of the logo, mate. It's over, right? And this shirt says it's over. This is Al DeWare, I think, the guy in charge of Character Options.
Reveal. And this one is fantastic. Hopefully you're going to love it. I think
people did. Okay, people did. It sold like hotcakes. I think it's sold out already. Right?
It's pretty special. I have cleaned my desk. You can tell it's important. So the next online exclusive that we are going to reveal for you guys to purchase is the Regeneration set. What is the Regeneration set? Well, if you've read the press release, which will probably go alongside this video, you'll know exactly what it is. But it is a 2-pack.
Yeah. Just cut the chase, mate. Cut the chase. Let us know.
Of figures.
I thought you were going to say a 2-pack in it. Okay, I was like, really? You got a 2-pack figure with the Doctor Who? I'll buy that. Featuring 2 brand new and completely exclusive Doctors. The 13th Doctor in her multi-incarnation inspired outfit. Her cosplay. The cosplay Doctor doing a bit of cosplay.
Which you get in the Power of the Doctor episode, which this whole set is basically based around. And a brand new 14th Doctor figure. So without any further ado, I shall show you the...
Now the 14th Doctor figure, the pictures I've seen on Instagram, they show a much better version of the face. And it's much better than the original picture.
Product. This is a cardboard box, I know. It will come in a mailer box, the same as we tend to do. So
I like the pack, I don't care.
Set will come in the cardboard mailer, and then if I throw that out of sight,
this packaging is off the charts, awesome. Right here, I think I got a close up of it we can look at. Yeah, the packaging is beautiful. Share screen. Yeah, I mean that is just lovely. I mean, it really is a classy product, and it's got a UV spot for the logo as well. That means it's glossy, but everything else is matte. There's going to be tons of 14 action figures. Don't worry about it, right? Jody's in the boxes also. I'm afraid. Sorry to tell you. Yeah. Oh, Dave Mullen's there. Dave, I sent you the desktop, the desktop of the 6th anniversary. I confess I got to do a new one with the diamond logo, right? But I sent it to you. But also everybody on my Substack got it as well. I should have put it on my paid one, but you know, I'm a schmuck. But anyway, let's have a look.
A very special and exclusive set. It comes in a brand new, very different special display box. It has, I shall wiggle this in the light and hopefully you'll see it, but it has a mix of matte and high gloss print on it. It is absolutely beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and I think if they're gonna do a collection through the 60th anniversary like that, people are gonna be buying two to keep them boxed, because the boxing is gorgeous on this.
We have a lozenge cutout on the front with the product title there, and then when you open up the box, you get a bio of each Doctor and a little bit of a discussion piece, paragraph or two.
Al, mate. You get me to write the 13th Doctor one. I'll do a good job for you. It'll be yeah. We can do a special run just for my channel
About the episode, The Power of the Doctor. And then inside you get our brand new action figures, which I have to say, this box looks stunning. We, along with a lot of other people, worked very hard on this. This is a real new style.
Yeah, we'll have a look again. Look at that. It really is gorgeous. I mean, they got to be using this packaging more. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more. The revised logo looks superb on good. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Big Finish just unveiled it on the Tom Baker release. It looks really nice.
Before, and it looks absolutely fabulous, I have to say. It's just gorgeous. So inside we've got the two figures. Let me open this up. And so I'll slide that out. I'm going to fasten this up and leave it in the background, looking
stunning. It does. It really. I'm so tempted, and
So inside we have the two figures, both held in a blister. Inside is a vortex themed or inspired backdrop, which goes.
Why didn't he do the cliff top? He'll probably have to pay for that, or like the sunrise or something. That's what they should have. That very distinctive sunrise sky. That should have been the background.
Again, you've just seen. And then we have our two completely fabulous action figures. And we will go into that in a little more detail. So, first of all, we have a brand new 13th Doctor figure.
So I'm assuming they did it like I would do it. They would just like custom make. They'll take the bits from the other releases and just put them together, essentially, right? I mean, that's what I see them doing. Yeah, that looks like Sylvester McCoy's body, right? That's what I think they did, and they added on the celery and the scarf. I think that's about, and the pants. It was probably Patrick Troughton's legs.
She has a brand new jacket with the 4th Doctor scarf. We have new lower arms with the revised cuffs. We've got the celery,
Is it a new jacket or is it a repaint of the old jacket? I mean, again, I haven't got one, but is it a repaint or a new? Is it a new sculpt?
She has completely different trousers.
Yeah, no, Troughton feet, I can tell, and Matt Smith feet, Troughton legs.
Second Doctor inspired, and she has the Matt Smith style boots. As well as
Didn't I call that? Did I not call that?
The Seventh Doctor inspired question mark jumper and the 10th Doctor tie. This figure is really good. It's fabulous. She's still got the ball jointed neck, significantly revised details. So it is, quite honestly, a brand new figure. And
if they want to make it a new figure, they should have had the head removable and replaced with Sasha Dewan, right? That would have made it. I think probably people would have bought two of them.
That costume in the Power of the Doctor was absolutely brilliant. So
it was absolutely.
You know, I think it gives you a new figure on shelf that you're certainly never going to forget.
Yeah, oh God, I'm trying.
If we move on to the 14th Doctor, so we have him in his completely revised jacket. It's an all-new sculpt, all-new texturing on the jacket to give it the correct sort of effect. He has his waistcoat, open waistcoat detail with the silver weave tie, brand new head sculpt, and
I think is there a new sculpt all round?
The deco has been completely revised on this as well, and it's been a long time coming, but he also has ball jointed arms as well as swivel joints. So he is got a level of articulation, and he looks significantly different and improved from the previous 10th Doctor in long coat. But obviously he's the 14th Doctor, and he has a completely different coat. It is
the coat. They really did do the coat differently. Well, are the lapels that big? Do I picture it up here anywhere?
The amount of detail and difference in this is just, again, stunning.
Yeah, 1 second. I've got a picture over here, I think. Yeah. Let's have a look. Share screen. Fortunately, I had this tab open already. Yeah, it's interesting. The lapels really are that big. I didn't really notice before. Yeah, once I pull up another image. I will pull up the what's the name? The desktop. User doink. There we go. So there you go. This is the you can have that. Okay, I have the 3 versions, so you can choose which ones works the best for you. So you can have it zoomed in, and yeah, look at that. Those lapels really are that way. Did not notice. So sign up myself, don't you get there right now. This one really worked out well. I don't know. I like the Doctor Who there, but it's a bit overpowering. So that's the one I went for, right? And it's got a nice combination of the underlying thing of it is the what's the name? Tom Baker time tunnel.
Absolutely love this. I think it's an amazing figure. The colors are absolutely superb. It's got a very sympathetic color palette, and
yeah, I do agree with them actually. Yes,
and I think you guys are going to absolutely love this. So
wait. Do you think that the reason the coat kind of looks similar, the lapels, because somehow they regenerated the clothes as well? not regenerated. Again, I think it will, but like use her coat as a template. Could be.
That is the 2 figures that are in the set. You're probably going to be having some close-up images on the screen as you're watching this. But this set, I think it's safe to say, is really something else. So 2 brand new Doctor figures, only available as an exclusive online. So I think you'll agree, this is a completely unique set. This isn't like anything we've ever done before. I think it stands out. It looks fabulous. It's
So are you going to? Is it so £30 for 2 figures? That's pretty extreme. Well, if you do, look at them as 2 figures, right? It's the packaging. You really want. This is something they really want you to keep in the packaging.
2 completely exclusive figures based on the power of the Doctor, a brand new version of the 13th, which we've never seen before, and the 14th Doctor in his new costume. So, as usual, this is a limited edition online.
I think they're sold out anyway.
It will be available to pre-order this time. We tried desperately to get it out just in time for Christmas, but it was going to be too close. So the plan is that you can pre-order it as soon as you see this, or as soon as you see the press release. If you go to Character Online, you'll be able to pre-order the figures, pre-order the set, and they will be sent out in early January. Once again, just like to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And I really hope you guys enjoy this as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you and surprising you with it. Thanks again.
So if they're smart, they're going to do a also Mirabella says too rich for my blood. That I'm finding that a lot now, right? It's too rich for my blood too. Exactly. I agree with you. If we had the Trump economy, yeah, really, when we had money, yeah, I would buy 2, but those days are over, right? So that's the way it's fine. So that's the first thing we had announced yesterday. Let's have a look at this. And I talk about this in my video tomorrow, but this is it. Yeah, I talk about my video tomorrow, but let's look at it from a slightly different angle over here. Freaking gorgeous little trailer they did here. They nailed the Tom Baker time tunnel. It's a very simple trailer. I mean, it looks gorgeous. It's a very simple trailer. I think very effective. We're obviously going to be getting more. I'm loving the diamond logo, by the way. Oh my God, is it beautiful? But this is Big Finish's big plan for the 60th anniversary. This is something I probably will be investing in, even though Big Finish, not so much as they used to. Stories. So the trailer doesn't really show you much. Let's have a look and see. We go over there. We'll have a look at. There's a good page. It's reported about everywhere. Should we go to the Big Finish site? I guess so. News. Where it's over here. Doink. Coming up to December, we're gonna have to do the Big Finish year in review. That's gonna have to happen. What's the year it's been? It's been a mixed year. It's been a year where they turned around. I don't know. I don't know if they turned around enough. Okay, what's the future? So yeah, this is their big plan. And again, I'm probably on board for this one, right? This one I'm probably on board for, but they don't tell me enough to. Like, I want to go and pre-order now, but I'm a little bit nervous until I see some more writing credits. And they really should be telling you some writing credits, you know, by at the press release time. So there will never be a time when we don't need a hero like the Doctor, says Stephen Moffat. You know, they could have used the master quote as well. A universe without the Doctor hardly bears contemplating. So since '63, Doctor Who has made history as the world's longest running. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we know. So to commemorate, we're going to do commemorate the legacy of those who came before. It's time to revisit the past and commemorate the legacy of those who came before. So I like the idea. It's called Once and Future. The Time War. The Doctor has been injured and brought to a field hospital. His body glows with energy, but this is no regeneration into a future form. Instead, the Doctor's past faces begin to appear as he flits haphazardly between incarnations. So this is again, we've been waiting for this idea to happen, right? I wonder if this is going to in any way tie in to what Rusty Davies is doing. It certainly can't contradict it. Big Finish has to clear everything right now through Bad Wolf. And Bad Wolf has asked them not to do anything with any alternate doctors, right? They can't cast any new doctors. Very politely. In their unbound range, said Nick Briggs. So they have to approve everything going through. So it's not going to contradict it. It's probably going to work as a way of helping out the story. But it's interesting. Again, the whole degeneration thing is like that we've all really wanted to see, but it's a good plot device to take us through different doctors, right? And the question is, will they? Well, it's be on audio, so it won't really matter. But like, you have to have them change their clothes as well. I mean, like, I don't want to see Troughton in the War Doctor's outfit. That doesn't work. It's not Troughton actually. It's yeah. Well, we will read on. But this is also what we thought they were going to be doing with Jodie, to have it bring back the old Doctors. Staring into the TARDIS, he sets out to solve the mystery of degeneration. Right. So again, this very, very eerily echoes what's going on with the 14th Doctor. So I just thought of that right now. So I think it's got to tie in, right? Who has done this to him? How and why? From Earth to the stars, across a rare familiar faces and places, he follows clues to retrace his steps, encountering old friends and old. Oh, so it's got to go. Smart. He's got to go through this greatest hits, right? They should have done this with the main range. Or places he's been. As he goes over his steps, encountering old friends and enemies along the way, tumbling through his lives, the Doctor must stop the degeneration before he loses himself completely. Okay, fine. So it's going to have Once and Future. It's going to have Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Chris Eccleston, and David Tennant. Right, that's exciting. It's going to be over 8 plays. And yeah, it's like a season. It's like an anniversary season. It's what we've always wanted with all the different. Yeah, I'm so on board for this. I'm so on board. It's totally talked me into it. You can't screw this up, right? I mean, don't Dalek Universe this. If you don't know Dalek Universe, that's the time they did a 3-box set miniseries called Dalek Universe and neglected to have the Daleks show up until the last box set. It's somewhat annoying, right? Somewhat annoying. So it's going to be there. It's an astonishing rare of talent. It's coming. There's also if it starts with the War Doctor, it's going to have the Jonathan Carey, right? Is that his name? That's coming out this next month. That I'm looking forward to. Yeah, it's only rare time across this 8-hour anniversary story. It's a huge Doctor Who party, massive celebration that's been years in the making. The series will be released monthly. I like this plan as well, because their mistake I think they made with the Legacy of Time was it was just too many bloody discs. Right? Do they have like a page for their huge box sets? Man, they need to redo this website. Really? They need to redo this website. Like, where would I find their multi-set epics? I mean, I don't even know what to type. What was the name of that thing? Oh man, Legacy of Time, is it maybe? They should have a multi-Doctor thing. Classics, Unbound, special releases. Let's have a look. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. No. Oh, this was the one. Yeah. Legacy of Time. Wasn't the limited? I got the limited edition, I think. Yeah, it was a 6-disc set, and it was too much, honestly. All right. The 8-disc set, right? What else do they give you? Includes 2 hours of behind-the-scenes interview. Yeah, it was there, but it wasn't that much cop, as I recall, and it just went on too long, right? But spreading it out over 6-7 months, that I'm on board with, right? Now I got a season. I should really go and give this a re-listen. I know. Do I have it on the app? I'll download it. I'll download it on the app right now. 1 second. We'll look at purchased. And then we go to search, maybe? I mean, right, really? What was that called? A special release? Yeah, let's see what this range is called. Doctor Who Classic Series Special Releases. Fine, so let's have a look over there. Doctor Who. There's so many things. I'm looking at this app. I mean, everything's hard. Time Lord Victorious. No, not that. Monthly Adventures. Aha, here we go. Done. And this must have been. When did that come out then? But I did buy that. Oh, yeah, it's Legacy of Time. Now I found it. Limited edition. There you go. Fine. I'm going to give that a download and a re-listen. I'll listen to it over a few months. Right? I'll see if it got any better. Anyway, so it's going to cost how much? £62, or which is how much in dollars? Let's see how much this is. No. Well, what? See, that's the thing. Don't send me to a link that isn't there. Let's go. I guess we'll do it this way. We'll go to what's new. Doink. Looking forward to After the War. But I'm still not here. 1 second. Before, yeah, we'll do this first. Hang on. So we want to go to May. Man, I am out the 6 Doctor Adventures. I doubt you're going to win me back there. So to buy the downloads, it's $10.83. But how much for the bundle? We want it's 72, but I wanted is this a special? I want the special edition, mate. Okay, I want the special edition. Give me the special edition. Let's try that. Aha! There you go. Fine. Oh, they got all the names on. The Martian Invasion of Planetoid 50. Time Lord Immemorial, The Union, Final Act. Okay, so it's $75. $75 for 8 plays. That seems reasonable to me. Man, that's under $10 a disc. I think that's reasonable. And it's like it's a subscription. Yeah, I would totally be on board. Hang on a second. Let me just say yes. I am indeed. Doink. So there. So you can order it now, $75. I think I'm down for it. I do think I'm down for it. Yeah. But the reason I hesitate is this. I don't know the writing stuff, so I've illegally downloaded this. I'm going to listen to a bit of the first one, right? Because I also illegally downloaded. I saw them together, right? And I decided if I like it, I will buy it, right? So there's $20.50. So that 53. Once you put it over $20, I'm like, I gotta really want it, right? And I wasn't sure. I like the Seventh Doctor. I quite like the guy they got playing Harry Sullivan. So this is the first time I really got to listen to Naomi Cross, right? Because I didn't get through the first unit Nemesis thing, so I was like, and I only heard her a little bit. I honestly, so I heard her much more, and the character seems somewhat bland, and I don't think the actress is good enough. That's basically the bottom line. I don't think the actress is good enough. What's her name again? Eleanor Crooks. The performance is very much like Joe Martin's, Dr. Ruth, or was it Fugitive Doctor? It's very like council estate, but just not that convincing. And like, why does she have white hair? She's from the 70s, and like, whatever. That's fine, okay. But I'm not really that interested in the character anyway. But she's just not good enough, And the trouble is this: there's all this enforced, not enforced diversity. It's he's try before you buy, Rabbi. I've been burned too many times. I've still got the what's the name? The latest Master, Eric Roberts Master thing, and I've just started listening. I can't bring myself to it because I know it's going to suck, right? I was going to say, I'm like, eh. So anyway, I started listening to this. I don't think she's not very engaging, and there's a real push to have black characters, like black actors on, right? What are we talking about? Hologram? Where's a hologram? What we're talking about in the chat? Somebody know about can somebody in the chat fill me in hologram non-doctor? What we're talking about in terms of the hologram, which I have no idea. It's So anyway, as I said, so there's just a lot of roles of black people and not enough black people to cover them, essentially, right? And so when you cut down your hiring pool, right? The only result is the quality goes down. And I've nothing against Eleanor Crooks. I think she's nice. I think she would be much better in small doses, but I think she's probably too young for this role. Joe Martin's Doctor was the TARDIS hologram. Only in the other one. Power of the Doctor. That was a stupid way of bringing her in. Anyway, it was a lazy way, which is very Chris Chibnall, isn't it? So yeah, she's just not good enough, right? That's basically the bottom line. She's just not good enough. And the story, it's by John Dorney, but it's not engaging me. And I think it's because the character. Again, I don't want to say diversity hire, right? I just think when you're hiring, let's say you're hiring redheaded people, right? There's a small demographic. You're going to start having to get anyone who's redheaded, and I'm not saying that's what's going on with this actress. I just it's not working for me, right? So I'm out. Good luck. God bless you. If diversity is important, if there other people don't see it, fine. I'm out. Unit, I'm out. Star Cops, I just listened to, and but again, the price increase. Now it's 2053. I don't think I'm getting the second one. And it's not because it was bad. It wasn't bad, right? It wasn't bad at all. But I asked myself, do I care if I never hear it? Do I have enough Star Cops in my life as it is? Or do I need to spend another $20 to get another, 3 hours of Star Cops? Do I need that other 3 hours of Star Cops? No, I actually don't. I actually really genuinely don't. I'm fine. If I don't get another Star Cops in my life, I'm fine. Now, these were okay. There's nothing wrong with them. But it didn't make me say, I have to buy these, right? I have to buy these. Right, and I'm not getting this latest one. I might try before you buy this one as well, right? Although I'm not going to do that because I'm not buying it, right? I'm not going to support the what I think is like this weird quasi-religious agenda where they got to make me accept that a normative human state is to be both gender and sexually fluid. I understand there are some people who are. I don't think it's good to promote that as a normative human state. And the Thunderbird stuff I never got into, but still, it was at least only $12. So yeah, next month we got the War Doctor, which I am looking forward to. Who's writing? Do we have a trailer for it? Firstly, who's the writers? It's all Robert Valentine. Actually, I don't mind Robert Valentine. He gets a lot of shit. He gets a ton of shit, Robert Valentine, for that Lovecraft one, and I think it's more likely the clunky stuff was inserted in there by the BBC, right? It feels like a corporation imposing it. So yeah, I'm also out of this. I needed because I don't like your religious indoctrination that all peoples are the normative state of human beings are sexually and gender fluid, right? I'm not interested in this TARDIS team anymore. Right, you've really but who's writing this? It's written by John Dorney and James Kettle and Roy Gill. Not really enough to sway my head, especially as I've decided not to bother stealing the the Doctor Who I was trying out. Right, I'm about 2 episodes in. I think I'm done. Right, I'm not interested in this TARDIS team. This I am interested in. Escape from Reality, and I'm really glad they're doing another few War Master, but they're going to wrap it up apparently is what they're saying. It's a really nice idea. He's hiding out in the they got a trailer at last. He's hiding out in the land of fiction. So basically we get to meet all the other Big Finish stuff. We can press play. Come on, I'm pressing play. Let's go for it. Nothing. They're just teasing us. They're tickling our balls. There's really genuinely nothing there. Oh, there we go.
Sometimes take a sidestep out of time and space, venturing beyond the limits of your science into a realm of imagination. From Big Finish Productions, The War Master, Escape from Reality.
He is attempting to flee, Father.
I mean, again, calling it Escape from Reality, that is so cool. I mean, what's the name? You think of not Boney M. Queen, right? The Queen song, Bohemian Rhapsody. There you go. No escape from reality.
Must intercede.
That's all like it. Now you're revealing your true powers. My TARDIS, a shadow TARDIS. Beautiful.
Yeah, this sounds awesome. I'm really up for this. This sounds absolutely awesome. I have to tell you, the everything they've done with the War Doctor, War Master, has been great. So yeah, we'll look at that story next about how we're getting another 3, and I'm probably down for it.
My sister.
What's happening? A question of immortality. I want what you have, Dorian. I shall use that power to become godlike. How is that even possible? You are fiction, Doctor. characters given life by a multiverse of endless configurations.
So there's a Dorian Gray story and a Dr. Watson story. Great idea.
What is he talking about?
He's saying we aren't real.
Why are you looking at me that way? I'm sorry, pal. This is just the way it's been. Dorian, no! You finished for the love of stories.
Yeah, okay. But see that this has been Big Finish to a T this year. Ups and downs, lots of ups and downs. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Torchwood is just, I look, they still sell them. Good luck to them. So this one, this Blake 7, I'm waiting to see how good it's $20, right? I'm not sure. Simon Gore, Durham, Martha, Elizabeth Miles. Yeah, okay. Let's listen to the trailer. This is, what is it? Let's read what it is. Allies and aliens, allies and enemies. Callie fights behind her. Jenna Stanis works for her. Space Commander Travis is a mentor, and she plays each side off against the other. How will Arlen decide who are the allies? Oh, I like they're doing an Arlen one. Isn't she who kills Blake? That might be worth the $20, right? That might be worth the $20. Sarian Major, a key Federation communications hub. Federation officer Arlen undertakes an undercover mission to destroy rebel factions that threaten it. This is the last person she expects. The last person she expects to find is an Orin among the humans. Will the mysterious Callie disrupt her plans? Oh, that's gonna it make me crazy. Is Arlen Blake's 7. Okay, let me know who she is. They should have told me. Yeah, she did. She killed the girl. Killed Blake. Fine. Good idea. Okay, good idea. Did that the same person playing her? I'm sure they must have the same person playing her. Sasha Mitchell. We'll look it up in a minute. Here, over here. Doink. No problem. No problem. A second. Who plays Sasha Mitchell? Okay, they got the same actress. Fine. No name. Everyone on Valstone is hiding something. Why? That's why they're here, hiding from their own past. Arlen wonders what brought Roger Blake to this remote outpost. Has Arlen uncovered a buried secret? And who? And what does Space Commander Travis want with Vanstone? Okay. Jenna Stan. I like the way they found a way of introducing the Travis, like a new clone of Travis, into the Blake 7 universe post Star 1. Jenna Stanis knows that smuggling guns will help free Solomare from the Federation, and she suspects that's not the only reason why Arlen wants her help. But Jenna doesn't know who else is on the planet. How can Travis have survived Star 1? Well, we're talking about that. So yeah, okay. Listen to the trailer. So you get both Travises. You might be getting my $20 in this one. This sounds pucker. Come on, start playing. There you go.
It's really quite the story. Arlen, the Federation officer, gunned down by one of Blake's people and officially listed as dead.
I very nearly died.
Blake's people shot you. Don't you want revenge?
From Big Finish Productions, the worlds of Blake 7, allies and enemies.
These people are my friends and comrades. They're fighting for their lives and for the freedom of everyone on this planet.
Yeah, I think they might have got me on board for this. But again, I'm holding judgment until I hear the last Blake 7 one.
You're not even human, and yet they trust you. I prove that I can be trusted. May I know what my mission is, Major?
To infiltrate the rebels, of course, and destroy all resistance to the Federation presence on Saurian Major.
You think I'm a soldier?
I know you're a soldier. You're a Federation officer. We always look out for our own.
You're looking for somebody. Old scores to settle?
I know from experience not to believe anyone is dead unless I've seen the body.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost with an eye patch. I was informed you were dead.
Sorry to disappoint you.
You think
So this must be okay, because I like the way they've been doing this in the Blake Seven range. They've been doing like post Getty Prime, you know. Is it Getty Prime? Is that the post Blake? You know, I think all that's been pretty successful.
I know where to find Blake.
You think he's still alive?
Well, I'm convinced of it. He's somewhere out there, in hiding.
What's Blake to you?
Whoever captures Blake will be untouchable.
After Star One was destroyed, the Liberator was badly damaged. We got into life support capsules. I found Blake's capsule later.
Yeah, okay, they took me into it so far. Okay, all you got to do. Okay, this is what it's like, right? Whenever you're on a date, at some point on the date, hopefully early on, the young lady you're with, I'm talking from the male perspective, will decide if she's going to sleep with you. And at that point, you just got to know not to screw it up. Do not screw it up. That's where this is right now. Don't screw it up. We got another Blake 7 release coming out in the next few days.
He was inside it.
You're Rog Blake. So you've some ingenious plan to turn the tables on them.
My. The notorious Rog Blake.
Look at me. The state of me. And look at you. What good has fighting done either one of us?
We finished for the love of stories.
You don't know what's coming. You don't want to know. Trust me, when the shooting starts, you don't want to be anywhere near.
And I like the 80s music as well. Okay, don't screw it up. Okay, don't screw it up. I'm going to buy it. Okay, don't screw it up. But then let's get, well, I think we'll see the what's going on from January. Like, okay, $25. No, $24.16. I don't care about Cass, right? Time War and Cass. I don't care if I don't hear any more Time War with Paul McGann. Right, I'm fine with that. Right, I'm fine with that. I like this. Interesting, Louise Jameson and two-part Torchwood. This I'm excited about. I'm glad I bought it when it was cheaper. Right, the Kate Allman book on tape, read by Michael Troughton. I think that's going to be good. Class couldn't care less. Leave me alone. And again, I've been way out of Diary of River Song for a long time. So, but if I wasn't, I would be at $25. Ninth Doctor Adventures. I hope this. I'm pretty sure I'm buying this one. Right, I'm pretty sure I'm buying this one as I want to get both these one. Man, expensive month. Then February is going to be expensive. Thankfully, January was cheap, so you got $25 there. 65, 45, 65. So both those ranges are excellent. Right, they haven't sent us wrong yet. Fine, I'm on board for that. And then Avengers, no. $20, no. But again, Tom Baker, right? Tom Baker, they got the awful logo off, right? Thank God. There you go. Oh, it's good to see it. Fine. I do like it's different from his logo. But yeah. Okay, I'm still on board with you guys. Okay, the Ark and Genesis of Terror, no. And I appreciate that they're cheaper, but no. Yeah, I like Ark in Space fine, right? I like Ark in Space fine. Do we know anything about it? Not really. Not okay. Yeah, this is apparently the first version of what became the Ark in Space, and a table reading of the Daleks. No, Daleks Genesis of Terror. I like. See, yeah, I learned from when they redid the What was it? The Cyberman one. Where is it? We'll go to Lost Stories. Might have Hodiak was freaking awful. Okay, Might have Hodiak was absolutely awful. Return of the Cybermen, right? Return of the Cybermen was the original version of Revenge of the Cybermen. Was it Revenge of the Cybermen? Yeah, Revenge of the. I'll look it up quickly. 1 second. I'll look it up on my hard drive. That's the quickest way. Hang on, just gotta find Doctor Who. Once I found the Doctor Who folder, then nearly there. Yeah, doink. Full story. Revenge of the Cybermen. Oh, thank you. Right. So yeah, the Revenge of the Return of the Cybermen invented Revenge of the Cybermen without Robert Holmes doing a very good polish on it and making it much better. Right. So yeah, Robot 6, no. Unit Nemesis, no. This I could probably be talking to. High Frontier, I don't think it's happening, mate. Don't think it's happening. What do we know about this one? Friendly Fire. When the TARDIS needs to reset itself, Dr. Nissa and Tegan find themselves at I'm not sure I'm going to get this. A full-time space hub filled with numerous attractions. This pleases Tegan and Nissa don't know when, but the Doctor is more interested in visiting an alien friend who's living nearby on the mining planet. Yeah, not really. And is able to persuade his friends to join. But on arrival, he finds nowhere to be found, and the local slightly unwelcoming with limited options for departure and hostile populace. They may be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Sorry. Look, 40 was very good, right? 40 had the good grace to be very good, but look, Last Resort wasn't, right? That's what. God, 36. Never. High Frontier, I think you're out. Bannerman Road, hope it does well. Not really interested. Not my thing. Six Dogs Adventures, yeah, out. Totally out. So yeah, look, Once and Future. This is going to be their. This has to be their backbone. Take them through this year. Good man. Right, yeah, I'll probably get the Fourth Doctor still. Luther Arkwright, it's only $15. Oh yeah, we're going to look at the War Master. But yeah, this is certainly their backbone that's going to take them. I would get this one as well. But yeah, I'm happy to buy a subscription to this. It's 100% fine by me. Oh, yeah. Well, they delayed this so long. I really do like Human Frontier, but they delayed it way too long. Where are we up to? Here we go. End of an era for the War Master. So they're going to do 3 more, which actually makes it a better sell for me, right? So Derek Jacobi stars as a Time War incarnation of the Master in 3 more box sets in explosive full-cast audio drama, concluding an epic story arc from Big Finish Productions. Well, they can still do more, couldn't they? A decade after Professor Anna was featured, blah, 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 blah. Scott Hancock, rising star. So before Robert Valentine takes the reins, the War Master fate. What's going on there? Okay, I should have read more. Producer Scott Hancock launched the audio range exploring the Master's Time War exploits, but is about to reach an end of a chapter and embark on a new beginning. Before Robert Valentine takes the reins, the War Master faces the solitary confinement in June 23, rogue encounters in December 23, and future phantoms in December 24. Each is now blah blah. You can order them all. Scott Hancock, script editor, and director said, "I've absolutely loved." So this just that Robert Valentine's taking over, right? I guess. Script says, and director, "I've absolutely loved bringing the War Master back to life for Big Finish. Not only do I think do I love the character and the opportunity to work with Derek Jacobi has been a highlight of my career. I wonder if he's going to bring him back for Shooting Atwa. Could be, right? I think that could be." That'll be great facing off against each other. Robert Valentine will be highlight of my career. We've thrown him into many strange various situations and and we've got a great many more to come. Not only have I recorded 3 more box sets with Derek showcasing even more as Brilliant Master, but the fantastic Robert Valentine was stepping in to continue the adventures. Long live the Master. Okay, fine. Yeah, listen, it's probably going to be good. Fine, so it's not ending. Yeah, I mean, come on. Tell the truth. Fine. Oh, I didn't get to the stuff about in the comics. Here. We're gonna look at this instead. Where are we up to? This is a nice little quickie. There we go. So I'm going to be using that image a lot, right? Have you noticed we don't have any smiling images with David Tennant as this new Doctor? Who's the differences are standing out a bit more now.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Happy Doctor Who Day.
I mean, that was it. That's a special message, really.
Someone tell me what the hell is going on here?
I'm looking forward to telling you what the hell's going on here. So that was one thing they released. What else do we have? The other where is it? Where is it? Fine. They had Lee Binding put out this image as well. Share screen. Now this I think is freaking gorgeous. But again, I haven't seen this Doctor smiling, which I think is somewhat interesting, right? I think it's somewhat interesting. It doesn't look like a waistcoat to me. It looks like a coat without speed. Yeah, I'm going to be using that image a lot, right? A lot. Oh, we saw this as well. This was funny. David Tennant with his son, who apparently is adopted, and still, to me, they look so bloody similar. It's so weird, right? He's not that special. Taking over from Peter Davison. Fine. Yeah, let's have a look. Remove that. Stop screen. Stop screen. Fine. Got some time. Let's look at Bounty in the comics. I think I've been talked into it. Go to share screen. Oh, you know what? I've got to find. Let me find Dan's stream as well. But is he getting smart? As did he use a Facebook on Twitter? I mean, right? 1 second. Facebook, right? Facebook. Boing. Come on, there we go. There you go. There you go. Copy link address. Doink. I go there. So he's on in an hour. He's got some interesting guests as well. Is this it? I'm not sure I did the right thing. Oh, is it? Fine, I got it right. There you go. Doink. I expect that to have loads of many absorb sound, and then the new tab, new memory. I have no idea what we're talking about. Okay. By the way, my new computer is crazy how many tabs I have open. Right? It is crazy how many browsers. It's like how much stuff it can run simultaneously. If you're considering getting a Mac, these iMacs are freaking incredible. Absolutely incredible. Doink. Let's have a look. Fine. Something about Composer. It was offered 6 figures to take the blame on Doom Eternal original soundtrack. Letitia Wright slams Hollywood Reporter for equating her acting skepticism to some of Hollywood's most notorious child abuse scandals. I think, are they scandals anymore? So this story seems kind of silly to me. Michael Keaton screen time in The Flash significantly reduced as actor moving to exit from DCU. He doesn't get to choose. What the hell? I exit as much as you like, but forget it. So this is the one. Prick. Shang-Chi star made totally soy. Simu Liu dismisses Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese as racist gatekeepers for their criticism of the MCU. The golden age of Hollywood was white as hell, and also somewhat popular, if you recall. Right? Do you notice what your movie wasn't? Popular. You know why? Because you're not charismatic. That's why. Not one to let an opportunity to embarrass herself pass by. Who wrote this? This is well written. Spencer Bacalai embarrassed himself by Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Ring Star. Simi Liao has dismissed criticism of Marvel Universe from the veritable esteemed Hollywood directors. Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese says nothing more than racist gatekeeping. Okay, you sucking has nothing to do with you being Asian. You just suck. Oh my God. They're just racist. No, they would hate you if you're white too. You're useless, right? As many already know, whether through listening to the director himself or the unhinged ranting of those unable to fathom the idea that For Love and Thunder is not high art, Scorsese is far from the biggest fan of the MCU. Speaking at the topic during an interview in Empire magazine in 2019, the Wolf of Wall Street director explained, "I don't see them. I tried, but it's not cinema. It isn't. I mean, and that's in 2019. I think at the beginning there was something really interesting about them, right? Especially the Phase 1 when they were like such accurate interpretations of the movies, of the comic books, right? But I agree with you. They weren't cinema. Would I say that about Phase 1? I don't know. They were like popcorn cinema as well. It depends what you mean by that, right? Honestly, the closest thing I can think of them is as well made they are, with actors doing their best. That under any circumstances, it's theme parks. That's fair. This isn't a cinema of human beings trying to convey emotional, psychological experiences to one another, other human beings. Yeah, well, listen, these are comic books, right? Expanding on his opinion in an op-ed in the New York Times, Scorsese opined, many elements that define cinema as I know it are there in Marvel Pictures. What's not there is revelation, mystery, or genuine emotional danger. Yes, that is true. Nothing is at risk. The pictures are made to satisfy a specific set of demands that are designed as variations on a finite number of themes. 100%. These are sequels in name, but they are remakes in spirit. That's so true. And everything in them is officially sanctioned because they can't really be any other way. I guess so, right? That's the nature of modern film franchises. I mean, like, I looked at this picture from what's this from? It was from Doctor Strange, I think, right? Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's from Doctor Strange, which I never watched all the way through. I couldn't get through it. It was loud. It was boring. It was annoying. It wasn't very good. With nature of modern fantasy. Unsurprisingly, Scorsese is not the only auteur director to take issue with the lack of creativity in the disposable nature of the MCU. Yeah, I agree with. Yeah, let's do that. So, asked the Los Angeles Times during November interview why he never chose to set foot on Marvel's ever-developing franchise, Tarantino asserted, "You have to be a hired hand to do those things. I'm not a hired hand. I'm not looking for a job." Yeah, exactly. That's it. You come and plug in. All right, you do the action scenes, you do the people, right? His comment sparked a wave of backlash from Marvel fans. How? That's exactly okay. No Marvel film is an auteur experience, you dumb fucks. Really? Like, no. I'm mad. I got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I freaking love that movie. That is such a great movie. Such a rewatchable movie, right? Tarantino elaborated on his point in a later interview with Deadline. Okay, I would like to know more. I think they should have just left it alone, really. Marvel is a company, said Once Upon a Time in Hollywood director. They have properties and they hire a director. They're hiring a director to shepherd their property. I'm not looking to do a job like that. I'm not even eligible for a job like that. Right. Raising concern about creators' rights, Tarantino told the entertainment news outlet, if it was going to work out for me, I would go to Marvel Comics, I would create a character, they would have no rights over the character other than to publish the book, and then when the book became successful, I would make a movie and they would have no rights over the movie other than the privilege of releasing it. Okay, yeah, I can see that's why they wouldn't be up for that. Right. Further expanding on his estate for the MCU's active assault on creativity during the November 21st appearance on Tom Segura's Two Bears 1K podcast. I've got to check this out. Tarantino posited that part of the marvelization of Hollywood is that you have all these actors who become famous playing these characters, but they're not movie stars. Right, he asked. Captain America is the star. Thor is the star. I mean, that's true. I'm sorry, Chris Hemsworth, and they're not opening movies, are they? No. Chris Evans. No. Tom Cruise can open a movie. Chris Evans isn't. He's a nice looking chap, right? But that's about it. I mean, I'm not. I think Tom Hiddleston could, though. I'm not the first person to say that. I think there's been said a zillion times. But it's like these are franchise characters that become the star. That's why Robert Downey Jr. is smart not to do anymore. Particularly Tarantino's refusal to praise such moments in Yelena's disregard for seriousness of the Red Room, false hysterectomies at the pinnacle of modern storytelling only led to more outrage in Marvel Die. What? Particularly Tarantino's refusal to praise such moments says, fine. It's from Black Widow 2, was it? Or Black Widow, whatever it was, where she said she had a hysterectomy, false hysterectomy. Eventually taking note of the further, Leo sees the chance to clout chase and took to his personal Twitter on November 22nd to refute the director's criticism by accusing them of essentially being nostalgic for racism. If the only gatekeepers to movie stardom came from Tarantino and Scorsese, I would never have the. If the only gatekeepers to movie stardom came from Tarantino and Scorsese, I would never have the opportunity to lead a $400 million movie. Yeah, and you were shit, and the movie did badly. Yeah, well done. I'm in awe of their filmmaking genius, but they are transcendent auteurs. Yes, these are all true. But you don't get to point their nose at me or anyone. They're not pointing their nose at you. They didn't even know you fucking existed, you non-entity. No movie studio will ever be perfect. Okay, but I'm proud to work with one that has made sustained efforts to improve diversity on screen by creating heroes to empower and inspire people of all communities everywhere. Why aren't you empowered and inspired by, was it Nick Cage, right? Why aren't you empowered and inspired by Peter Parker? What? Like, why? What? You're racist? What? You can't? Oh no, they're white. Oh, he's black. No. I don't understand. I mean, there's so many characters, right, that you could be empowered and inspired by, all right, but you're not. It's okay. Fine. I just don't understand, mate. I don't freaking understand. Okay, it's why aren't you inspired by Thor? Why aren't you inspired by Captain America? I like, what's wrong with them? Right? Why can't you see yourself in them? Why can't you see your heroism? What about David Banner? Well, you can't see yourself in that. What? I don't understand. It's because you're a racist. You're a narcissist and a racist, right? It's all about you. You've got to be looking at you constantly. It's all you freaking care about. You're a narcissist and a racist. Oh, I mean, just by reading words. Bracing for lose the internet trolls. No, fuck off. When you're not even worthy of it. But I'm proud of what on screen. I love the Golden Age too, but it was white as hell. So go watch Asian movies, you dumb cunt. Yeah, there was Asian cinema. Oh no, there's not enough English people in movies. I'll watch English movies. Oh no, there's not. Like what? You're just an idiot, right? Like, and is this you trying to look cool? Because it doesn't really work, mate. I'm sorry. This movie was shit, right? We are not an experiment. No, you were shit. Okay. We are the underdogs. No. Okay. It was a shit movie, mate. I never even watched it, and I got it for free. I have Disney Plus. I don't give a shit. It's a shit movie. Leave us alone. James Cameron admits Avatar: The Way of Water needs to become the third or fourth highest grossing film in history to break even. Yeah, good luck with that. This is interesting. Rumor: Warner Bros. Looking to introduce Swamp Thing into Francis Lawrence Constantine sequel. Well, that I think is a good idea. That I do think. I mean, look, it's been waiting to happen for a long time. Okay, what else we got going on here? A lot of stuff. Bob Chapek. So, do you think this is going to be sold to Apple? That's the rumor, right? That's the rumor that they set up Bob Chapek to be the full guy, and then they're going to sell it to Apple. Guess we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Listen. Again, as I keep saying, without any Deus Ex Machina, right? We're a messianic age, apocalypse, alien invasion, right? We're fucked, mate. We are fucked. Okay, I don't want to tell you. Hopefully, one of the above. Hopefully, the messianic age will happen. Who knows what their stream? Fine, I'm going to sign off. I am reasonably packaged. It's time for dinner. Before I go, Sondra just says, I think Derek Jeff got a slight classic series there about him, and then he went and regenerated into John Switsin, where he became a cartoon character. Well, they do say that in the Masterful release. They say they put the John Sin with the Derek Jacobi, the most capable with the least capable master, which I tend to agree with them. Fine, hit the Emperor.